Message, spiritual download from God. Now, these things have been going in my head for rambling around as I've been fighting evil, as I've been battling against darkness within myself, while also recognizing darkness around the world that's on this planet. I've been facing battles I can't even explain without sounding crazy, especially when you deal with what they perceive to call gang stalking, labeling another people who's facing a type of encounter that's about a spiritual battle over your soul. Look, already got the red truck with the one headlighter, agents of darkness, I can't even walk to the spot where I'm trying to get to without seeing certain synchronicities. It's been on my head, red, blue synchronicities. I got to show y'all that shit every once in a while. Excuse my language, something I'm learning to work on, The spiritual battle I've been dealing with is out of this world. And I know it's to keep me in darkness. I know it's to keep me questioning my connection to God. It's to keep me disconnected to the fact that Jesus Christ had already saved us. Now, I believe God speaks to everybody through different ways. At the end of the day, we're all called to fight the battle. And that's why when you understand that you're a victim of darkness, you're a victim of being tortured throughout this world, is for a reason. And when you start to wake up to the truth, when God gives you the ability to see through lies, to see through, all the trickery these devils want to put us through. Some of us even attacked at birth. Once you beat the own inner darkness that's within inside you, it's up to you to waken up. It's up to you to start to choose the fight. It's up to you, children of God. Understand, this world is not what it seems. The most righteous people, the people who are truly connected to God, that can truly shed a light on the things of this evil world, are being attacked. The most people who have the most power to really bring people together and to heal the world and to inspire change is the ones who stuck in darkness, who stuck in their own anger, their own just self-absorbed. I don't even know how to explain it. We're trapped in the most darkness for a reason. There's a reason when you start to see your harassment and reach the level where you can't even leave your house without someone looking at you funny. Understand, people who deal with torture throughout a whole community, your gang stalking is out of this world, so where you can't meet family, friends, none of that crap, everybody just looking at you like you're a monster. Understand, that's a result of the demon and his lies, Satan and his minion attack you and seeing your potential, and also your very own darkness that's happening within inside yourself. And you're constantly fighting a battle of going between sides. God doesn't like people who's dabbling in and out. This is people who deal with this, who's dealing with this level of harassment, this level of torture. Understand, God is also allowing you to go through this torture as well. Not because he doesn't love you, because he sees your potential. He knows where you come from. He knows that you're supposed to awaken the minds. He knows it's all about the people. That's why I said in the beginning, once you wake up, it's your job to wake up others. And they know that. They see your potential. They see the things you're supposed to be doing. They see the light. They see the light within you. The flying monkeys, the little narcissists, the people getting paid, they don't see. They see your inner darkness that the enemy has revealed to them to further put you down in the state. Understand, they already lost their connection. Some of them still have a chance. It's up to people like us to explain these things. Once you realize certain truth, it's up to you to spread the message to others. You're not supposed to hold it within, and that's why it's been driving me what you perceive to be crazy. I've been going in and out of my head talking about, is God real, is God not? Tricks of the devil. That's how they want you to be. Even when you look at these new age YouTube channels and shit, and a lot of melanated people tend to follow these people. They always, bringing you evidence of confusion. You know, it's the same thing. Is God real, or we gods, or, you know, agents of confusion. If you look hard enough, I'll probably make a video. I don't know if I'll discuss it in that video, but if you look hard enough, they will show you. Melanated people, you know, people who's deciding, you know, race is not a factor. Race is a factor, but then it's not a factor. But then it is a factor to tell you who's more spiritually connected to source. And the people that's more connected to source is the people that goes through the most things. The people that's truly going through suffering. There's people, y'all need to understand that there's children of Satan and children of God living on the same realm. And at the same time, it's like you're proving to who's the superior creator. This war, this world, this life we're living is a spiritual battle. It's a battle to see if darkness rules or if light rules. And the enemy is using a false illusion of light, like they have power, like they have control, but they don't have none. There's only a reason why there's only one piece of evidence of who the true God is. And if you really ask yourself, for the people who's talking about God's evil and it's the same amount of thing, and it's up to you to discern what's right. I feel like if you truly go within and you truly just keep asking the real righteous creator to reveal what is what, who is to go left, go right, go up the middle, I feel like that true God will answer. It'll show you. It'll show you and let you know exactly what's what and why you're going through what you're going through. And I'm telling you, man, they've been fighting me. You know, I now understand the reasoning behind my suffering, my pain. You know, screw what these people want to say. You know, the information, the lies, the rumors. Understand, we are all born good. But there's some of us that are attacked on a level to where it's meant to break you. It's meant to hurt you so bad. So instead of wanting to help the world, spread love and positivity and light, you know, you start to destroy everyone around you. You know, you start to hurt people. You know, the saying, hurt people hurt people. There's a reason why they say that, because it's true. And some of these people, they know who you are from birth, which is why God is in me to tell my side. I've been had this revelation. I've been had this download or this memory unlocked to show me where all my anger stems from, where all my problems stem from. Why am I so stuck in my ways? Why do I have my own inner darkness that I'm suffering with? It truly shows me. And even though there was parts of my family, you know, parts of my family that really did treat me as family and wanted to show me love and fortune, but they didn't know the spiritual battle that I was in. My mom, the main source of the problems now child me through adulthood, is now being revealed today in this video. And it's not for you to feel sorry for me. It's not for you. It's not for me to seek attention. It's the purpose to see on how there's so many different people that was brought here to help uplift the planet goes through certain torture and trauma to allow them to be stuck in inner darkness and to further keep pushing the agenda of hurting and destroying others. When it's our job to uplift the community, to change the community, to remind the real people, the real community, what we're supposed to be fighting for each other. Forget this system. Forget the way this world tell us to live and what we got to do and go to work and all that crap. Like, all it is to distract us from ourselves, each other, and God. Now, if y'all been watching my channel for a long time, y'all know I've been going back and forth with this whole God and belief, and you know, and I'll get into that. But like I said, the purpose of this video is to share my story. Now, I'm not much of a storyteller, you know, so forgive me. I can't word things the way that will captivate people. All I can tell you is my realization of where my own darkness and all my hatred come from. And one thing I can say, it starts from you being a child. It starts to how your parents was treating you. How did your parents upbring you to spread love and positivity and help people? Or did they torture you in a way to where you will only learn to disrupt the energy around other people or to harm other people around you? And I can say for myself is this video is real hard for me to make, so please forgive me, but the message is clear. The responsibility I have to help out others is clear. The understanding that God is the one in true control is clear to me. So when I say this, I ask that God can help me speak out my truth and help tell the world about the different things I receive in this world to let me know that I was always chosen since birth. And there's many other people just like me who was also chosen from birth to be something, to be a light for people, to help others. It's all about helping people. It's all about helping yourself and helping others see the glory of God. That doubt you're having is not by accident. The inner war that you're facing is not by mistake. God wants you to see something. God wants to reveal something from you. And for me, it started being in Pittsburgh when I was a child. Now, like I said, I'm not that good at storytelling, but one thing I can say about my mom and every single thing she did to me, now being this age, I understand. I understand y'all attacked her first. I understand y'all put her through abuse so then she could become so hurt that she can hurt others. She was probably chosen as well to bring light to the world. But y'all made sure y'all destroyed her. Y'all destroyed her mind to the point where she started to almost take her children up out of the world. Let's just say that. Now, my mom had me when she was 15 by my dad, who's known throughout Pittsburgh, mind you, Jesse James Beasley. Now, for the gangs and the hot shots that might be watching, understand I have no connection to my dad's side. My dad is Jesse James Beasley. He ran the North Side, apparently, has his own company, known for killing, bringing in millions. That's just the truth. That's just what it is. And for the people who still hold a grudge against him, understand I am not connected to my family. My dad was not in my life whatsoever. But I know his story. I know he was an agent for darkness. I know that same inner darkness infected my mom. I don't know why my mom grew up in a community where people knew what happened and they still let a certain man go free. And that's one thing my dad always bragged about. Even when I met him years later within my life, bragged about having an 18-year-old girlfriend when he was like 30-something. So I know when it comes to the demonic shit I'm dealing with, I know it's almost people trying to bring out the same energy that was within my dad, within me. I understand how deep this darkness gets. That's why I'm here to explain it. That's why I'm here to expose the demonic agendas, how there's bloodlines of people to become either destroyers or protectors or builders. And I can tell you for certain, this system corrupted my mom to a point where I know she saw my dad within me. I didn't have the childhood of coming up and being brought up and, having loving people. And, don't get me wrong, I definitely had loving family members, people who really cared about me. But for majority of the time, I was trapped with my mom. The one person who's supposed to bring you into this world and give you love and affection, I was terrified of my mom. I was scared. She beat me, abused me, locked me in my room for weeks, beat me as a child. And one thing she used to always tell me is, oh, it's your fault. You're a waste of space and everything is your fault. And really, now today, moving in this life, I understand it was my dad she was talking to. I guess it's a gift from God that I decided that I was kept alive, let's just say that. But I have memories of my mother almost killing me multiple times. Torture and harassment, when I be saying these through my videos, like, I understand when it comes to Pittsburgh, the inner darkness. This is why I know there's a reason why I'm going through this level of torture when I'm receiving harassment from my whole city. I know y'all infected my mom with darkness. I know these demons saw my potential to be great and wanted to corrupt my mom as much as possible. Now, it was like I almost saw light within inside my mother. But at the same time, I knew, even as a child, I knew she was battling her own demons to the point where she, like I said, hurt people. My mom locked me in my room for weeks, beat me multiple times, to the point where Like I said about God unlocking memories in you and have you remember certain things, the car horn and everything, they know I'm about to get deep. I remember shout out to my, I don't know if they're a part of the program or not, but shout out to my granddad and my grandma. The two people who I remember throughout my childhood always coming to scoop me up from my mom's house was on sometime, and I'm not going to sit there and demonize my mom, like these people want me to do. I'm here to expose the truth. I'm here to expose the things I really had to go to. Everybody has a story. And I feel like the problem with the world is not enough people tell their story. Not enough people tell the things that they really been going through. People really think shit's sweet. People might hear little fractions of your life, but if people really know the amount of torture you deal with, I think that will spark a change in people to really have compassion and empathy towards others, instead of this system, instead of materialism and money, That's a lot of what people give their attention and they praise and they money towards, Money, materialism, and Satan's kingdom, bro. That's all. But, to get back on topic, one thing I can remember about my granddad and my grandma when they used to come and scoop me up from my house, it was many times where it was bust through the door, Mika, where's Rail? Actually my mom's Tamika, but they call her Mika all the time. There was times where they would come in and I would always almost be in my room on the game or in my room on this random punishment, just locked in my room. And I remember countless times my granddad and my grandma used to bust through that house, used to be like, Mika, where's Rail? They come up there. I remember every single freaking time. Every time they would come through my door and ask me, the first thing they'd be like, hey, Rail, what's going on? My name's Laurel, but, nickname from the family is Rail. Hey, Rail, how you doing? Hey, man. Hey, yeah. My granddad, I'm happy God shared those memories with me, or unlocked those memories for me, I should say. Granddad used to bust in the door, hey, Rail, what's going on? And if he might notice some bruisings or something on me, and the first thing he would be like, hey, Rail, your mom been hitting you, sometimes, either I was too scared, I'd be like, no, or sometimes I would be like, yeah. And almost every time, bro, whenever my granddad or my grandma came to my mom's house, it was always to pretty much take me from there, because they knew. And I feel like they really wanted me to have custody of me, because there was times where my granddad or my grandma used to come and scoop me. I used to be with them for weeks. I remember even when they used to take me from my mom's house, I would hear my mom crying and like, no, no, no. And sometimes my grandma and my granddad would come over and, my grandma would probably wait there to keep her inside the house, and my granddad would take me out, and I used to hear my mom crying, bro, I used to always, it's like my granddad, bro, it's like they knew, man. I don't know what the hell this demonic world is, to the point where some people have to go through this so much torture. But I understand now, bro. All they want, especially when you're a strong soul, they really don't want you to reach out to others, to move people from their own whatever, because we all are struggling with some type of darkness, bro. And it's up to us to come clean, to realize the things that made us this way, but also at the same time to realize we ourselves cannot inflict darkness onto others. We cannot cause pain. The people participating in other people's harassment, whatever this program is, understand, bro, there's a more spiritual reason on why y'all doing what y'all doing. And I'm telling you, y'all losing y'all souls to this program. It's not about the TIs, bro. It's about the community. It's about how easily it is to manipulate and control a whole population to do what the devil wants. These people are not moving when God told you, when you're dealing with somebody who's supposedly filled with darkness and evil, he tells you to be still. God is in control. You yourself is not supposed to play judge, jury, and executioner. That's the backdraw to participate in someone else's destruction, someone else's demise. At the same time, you're losing your own soul to this program. So TIs, bro, understand, man, we have to jump out of our ways. Only you know your inner darkness and the demons that's harassing you. The only people who know about your darkness, the things you're struggling with in life, is you, God, and the demons who are harassing you. Do you need to hear that again? The only entities, the only people who knows about your own darkness is you, God, and the enemy. So that's why they might use that inner darkness to attack you. This is why they might use other people to attack you. Understand, people who participate, they are not filled with God. Because if they was filled with God, then they would know you used love to save the most broken people. The most people who seems like they're stuck in that eternal darkness. You don't destroy each other. That's not how you save people. That's why when it comes to this program, it's about keeping us in sin. It's about keeping us in darkness so that we can further continue to spread darkness to other people. Like with this program, all there are is spreading hatred and darkness. That's the reason behind gossiping and slandering and telling people, hey, this person's a bad person. It's all a ritual. It's all to promote evil, bro. Real love, real. If you have God in you whatsoever, you'll know he's screaming at you to tell the truth, to help others. You don't destroy others. Don't matter what they go through. Why you think in anime they show you, when it comes to some twisted motherfucker, all this dude needed to do was have somebody to talk to him. And, this dude turned from evil. All he needed or all she needed was someone to understand why they are what they are. So they could properly receive help instead of destruction, Yeah, shout out to any Asian race on the planet, man. Because y'all really be making powerful things, man. Truth hidden in fiction, how you supposed to respond. Because a lot of people ain't really evil who they program you to think who are evil or Satan people. Especially the ones that's by themselves, and it's not even about the harassment. It's about only TIs, you know what I'm talking about. The ones who really, at the end of the day, you notice the harassment, you notice the torture, you notice the judgment from others, but at the end of the day, you acknowledge your own darkness. You know it's time to change, You know it's time to change. You know it's time to do better. And you know it's your job to help out others. And that's why even the people who know what you're really going through, they need to see your transformation from God himself. They need to see the power of God, and they don't believe it. They believe in the evil God who controls this world, whatever you want to call him. Lucifer, Moloch, Pendar, Zeus, the Draconian, whatever. There's a darkness. There's a darkness, and that darkness is control. And it's real children of God light versus this controlling entity. And I guess just to get back into, because I'm a little distracted, like I said, it's all about helping others. This is why I'm kind of back and forth from childhood to that. But one thing I can understand, one thing I can tell you is I didn't have it easy. Shout out for my good family members who wanted me to enjoy family company, and maybe they knew exactly the things I was going through. But it's something about these families that are connected to evil things. It's something about y'all where y'all don't disclose the darkness that happened within your own family, but y'all demonize other people for the shit they go through. But we all know, especially when it comes to, pedophilia and all that shit, we know that shit runs through families, and everyone be like, oh, shh, don't say that. Don't say that about Uncle somebody or auntie this or mom this or, dad this, and thank God my mom didn't put me through some of those mental, I guess, abuse things, My mom was just all about abuse and showing me that, no one didn't give a shit about me, It was my fault why everything bad was happening in my life, and there's nothing I can do about it, and just accept the fact that my life being here is meaningless. That's the things I got from how my mom wanted me to move and operate in this world. And once again, for the people who's watching, I'm not trying to demonize my moms. Now, as I'm getting to this age, and my God and your God revealed to me that there's a reasoning why I'm stuck in my ways, and there's certain things I'm struggling with, and it all stems from remembering the things I went through. See, most people go through horrific shit, and the world will never know why they turned out to be a certain way. No one will never know until you open up your mouth and say so. And who cares? Who cares if you get a negative response about the things you're speaking about? Who cares? It's up to you, your inner self, you to understand that God wants you to open up your voice. God wants you to talk. God wants you to be able to help out others. God wants other people to understand that it don't matter how deep in darkness you are. It don't matter what you struggle in with life. you know, it really don't matter. All it matters is God's love, and God is within other people. There's love out here, man. There's people who really care, who really have empathy, you know? People who find themselves in this gang stalking program and just understand you have potential to be great. You have potential to create your own family with love and positivity and raise your children with the utmost respect and just have them live amazing lives. You don't have to repeat the cycle. And that's these demonic families who run shit. All they do is restart the cycle. They don't. It's up to us to break generational curses, and it's not about how much money you get. So you people who sold out for $1, no, understand all you're going to do is bring more generational curses. You want to know how you break generational curses? Is by detaching your mind from Satan's world. This is how you destroy generational curses. Screw money, screw materialism. Screw what they want you to strive to be great. I'm not saying go build and leave wealth for your family and not fit in the system. Everybody is sent here to do different things. I know there's godly people within this city who's all about making money and making sure their people build land within outside the community. I'm not talking about that. You know, my spiritual battle, my spiritual download is to me to talk about how I was sitting here to break generational curses, because at the end of the day, I have a lot of people watching me, and I got a lot of people who participate in this program also watching me, and I also know they know my inner darkness. They know my good things. They know my good qualities. They know I'm a good person at heart. But at the end of the day, I'm being observed, and as government, you know, it's like I'm being studied and watched 24/7 for a reason. They know my potential. They know my light, and they don't want that. They don't want me to connect to others and help uplift people. And they don't want people who have an uplifting spirit around me as well. And it was up to me to truly, and God wasn't going to allow me to connect with other good uplifting people until I recognize my own darkness, until I start to say no to this demonic system. At the end of the day, none of us were born evil. None of us were. Understand, every person you see out here who's hurting the world, understand, it was programmed for them to be like that. They were sent to grew up in certain families and certain environments to be a certain way. And the devil knows that. You know, so once again, back to my mother and stuff. I know y'all attacked her so freaking much to where her mind broke. I know. I see it. And I know it was for y'all to induce the same fucked up mental capacity inside us, so then I can start hurting others, so I can start abusing and hurting and sacrificing other families and continue for that cycle to go on across generations, or for people in my family who has did that. Understand, now you may not see the effects yet, because the God of this world promised you the sacrifice, you know, the torture, they promise you. But I'm telling you, time is short. Time is technically up. Y'all really, America, I ain't gonna say America, the world is pretty much riding on a sinking ship and just don't even know it. They can't hide the truth for so much longer. You know? Darkness, y'all done had y'all reign. Y'all done had y'all fun. Y'all done had y'all control. But now it's time to stop. It's time for this world to fall. And this world will burn exactly like God said. This world will burn. They have to tell you the truth. And at the same time, they feed you lies. So it's up to you to determine who God is, or what God is, or what God even wants you to do. Some of us are here to fight so many different battles, to serve so many different purposes. But only you know within yourself, because the same energy source that's in God is within us. So in a sense, you know, it's truth to a saying that God is not in the sky, but in a sense, he is in the sky. He's above the sky. He's not in this artificial sky he got for y'all. Or not he got for y'all, but this world. You know, the God of this world has a certain type of power too. And what you're looking up here is not the real sky. I hope you guys know that. But God is above you. That's why the answers are within the Bible, you know? We are stuck in a box. You know, it's bad enough TIs. You're literally stuck in a box because of the program, but this world is stuck in a box. Heaven is right above us. God looking down every day. And they got clouds and an artificial sky to, you know, hide the face of God. And nah, man, the truth will be revealed, man. And y'all need to understand this world is fixed in lies and truth. It's all to disconnect you. It's to disconnect you to the fact that who matters is we the people matter. God is within us, and God is also an energy source that they know. You know, I don't know how to explain it. It's not in me to disclose, you know, I guess, true God. Other people who are filled with that light, that understanding, that message, that purpose. It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all to fully, you know, awaken people like me, to help people like me understand what God really is. But I know through my downloads and through my experiences and through deep meditation and solitude, I know my purpose at the end of the day. And I know there's a reason why I was stuck in my own darkness. There's a reason why I was being demonized and hated throughout the whole community, and why I'm certain judgments and shit. It's not only because of my problems. It's because the problems that are out within the world. It's the problems, it's the evil that is binding people to do certain atrocities. You know, I don't really know how to explain it. And maybe it's not up to me to explain it, but I just know I got a piece of the puzzle. I got a piece of understanding, and I can disclose to other people certain demonic attacks that people go through to keep you disconnected, to keep you from telling your own truth and the things that you might go through. I understand it all. And I know I'm supposed to be with God. I know I'm supposed to be fighting for others. I know I'm supposed to be doing good and treating people with respect and being nice and, you know, being kind and helping other people. There's certain souls down here that, you know, if you're not in a high vibrational state, you will literally affect the people around you. If you're not filled with holy light or positive energy or some type of, you know, on your, you know, up here, like you're not up here, bro, you know, then you won't have the ability to bring everybody up. You know, there's like people, that's the beautiful thing about this world, bro, because there's people who can tell you, go into more depth about that. You know, God has so many warriors, just like Satan has so many warriors, you know, but we're literally supposed to be on a level to where other people around us feel good. And when we're not feeling good, everybody around us not feeling good whatsoever. And I'm one of the ones. I'm one of those people that's supposed to preach, you know, positivity and light. I'm not supposed to be once I came on this channel, it was like I'm not supposed to be bringing doubt. I'm not supposed to be bringing, you know, having you stuck in confusion. Is God real? Is he not real? No, God is real. God is real. God is 100% real. And if you ask enough, even for the people who's having your doubts, trust me, I'm in the same boat. Even with these new spiritual leaders, you know, I'm gonna make another video just to show you some of these spiritual leaders who are working for the angels of darkness. But I'm gonna tell you here now, if you see people with pictures holding their face like that, if you see red crosses and upside down crosses and people doing formations like this, understand they are part of Satan's group, bro. There's people on here preaching the road of God, and they're protected by so many positive angels. This is why you know, I used to ask myself, if it's all a fake, then why is there, you know, it's not up to me to tell that. All you need to know is that there's people of God who's protected. You know, sorry to flip on that, but that doesn't matter. There's people up here who's preaching the word of God who's protected by God, who's protected by angels, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and the demons hate it, you know? These evil entities, they hate it. They hate when you come to a realization of who you truly are, you know? And if you ask me, I firmly believe people were sent here multiple times to help people. And now I can see within myself, I know all I wish to do is help others. I want to help other people stuck within their own darkness. I want to stuck people who stuck in their head. I want to help people who's being abused and tortured by others. I want to let y'all know that God is the way. And God is within you. There's a reason why you're strong enough to go through the bullshit. There's a reason why you didn't go full on Vader. There's a reason why you didn't go full on darkness, and you're stuck within yourself, and you want to do good, but you also have a lot of fucked up qualities and problems. I'm here to let you know that it's in you to change. It's not in you to love the things of this world. and all the devilish things that these people are connected to. TIs, bro, all the things they're demonized you for, even if you really did certain things. Understand, your evil will never come. The evil, you darkness you go through and the judgment you receive from it is a judgment from God. These people are all type of darkness, you know? These people are all type of darkness, bro. And they're receiving blessings that Satan has provided for them. And they think that their time and punishment won't come. But I'm here to tell you that they will pay. People who participate in other people's destruction and other people's deterioration of their mind, you may not see it yet. You may not believe in the other side. You might just think we're just pointless vessels that die and that's it. But I'm here to tell you, when you meet your day, you will receive judgment. Some of us got the blessing of letting God let us go through judgment now to turn us from our ways. I understand there is darkness within me that I know for sure God will punish me or even let me know the things I've done it's not right. And whether I receive blessings or pain and suffering for all eternity, you know, I know now that it's not in me. I'm not supposed to be moving in the way other people are moving. I'm not supposed to be moving in darkness. I'm not supposed to be causing people, you know, uncomfortability. And that's not me. Especially even despite all the trauma and abuse I went through as a child. When I was disconnected from Pittsburgh, when I was released from my mom for the last time, and I moved to Atlanta, it's almost like my light was able to shine, bro. Good friendships, you know, good relationships, people who not even blood looked out as family, people who really tried to help me. But there was a seeping darkness within me that was programmed from my mother. And Mom, wherever you are, I want you to know that I forgive you. I understand this world beat the crap out of you, man. I understand this world projected so much darkness within my mother. And they were hoping another child of God like me can turn into the same thing and destroy everybody around you. Well, I'm letting y'all know through this video, through this demonic world, that I know God is the only way. And I don't care if you found them in the Bible, through deep meditation. Understand, God is real. And everything is in truth and lies. You know, you're getting car horns from the distance and crap. Hey, look where I'm at. I'm actually in a beautiful location, you know. Nothing really around me. You know, you got these red cars I picked up and, you know, things I'm acknowledging as I'm making this video, you know. I like through the harassment, y'all truly show me that y'all have power. But y'all have an artificial power. Y'all have no power. The ones watching me, the ones torturing me, the ones abusing me, inflicting more trauma and abuse to me, y'all have no power over me. God has the power. Jesus has power. And y'all have none whatsoever. It don't matter what y'all say, what y'all do. Y'all will never knock me from off of my path. Some of us, you know, just like us, you know, people who call themselves hard targets, and you're noticing how the community is flipped upside down. Every time when you walk outside, you're noticing certain consistent frequencies and consistencies and how people look and respond to you. Understand, the demons who's ordering people around, they know our potential. They know our inner power. When we really look within inside ourselves, man, they know we got the power to lead people onto the right path, bruh. They know our strength. Why do you think they watching our moves every day, all day? You know, the community that they took control of, they want you to believe that, you know, we're monsters. Yeah, we fucked up. Yeah, we made mistakes. We fucked up, bro. Who doesn't? Who doesn't make mistakes? But when it comes to this program, they're trying to turn God's children into demons. They want to break our connection to the Most High. And I see what it is. It's time to stand up and fight. You know? Stop taking orders from materialism and money. It doesn't matter. These things inhabiting these bodies, a gift from God. The soul that keeps this vessel moving is infinite. It's up to you to decide where you want to spend it when you leave this world. It's not a game. And people taking people's stories and testimonies as games. Y'all losing y'all souls over dumb shit. money and materialism, this is the ultimate test. This test decides if you want to be full of evil, deceit, confusion, destruction, lies, wicked behavior. If you want to wake up every day and destroy and put other people in confusion, understand there's a place for you. There's people who really want to wake up, be positive, do more, be better, work on themselves and share their own light. You know, there's places for you too. And they don't want you to go there. Understand, bro, the people participating in this world, this third dimensional world, the matrix, what you call it, it's Satan's kingdom at the end of the day, and it's falling. Satan is, y'all don't have power. And y'all sure as hell don't have power over God's children. But y'all like to think y'all do. As long as we participate in y'all low vibrational ass world, y'all have somewhat of power. And y'all been attacking our people through the minds, man. Understand, strong people with minds, this is your opportunity to stand up for what's right. Stop participating in other people's destruction. You don't help people. You don't heal other people through destruction. You heal people through love and compassion and empathy and understanding, whatever you want to call it. The devil, these demons, they know our inner light. They know our inner strength. This is why they try so hard to destroy us. It's time to wake up. It's time to disconnect from this false reality. It's time to disconnect from Satan's kingdom, concrete jungle. You know where you belong. It's screaming out to you where you belong. When you look in the sun every day, a gift from God. Without the sun, nothing on the planet will survive. Everything will die without the sun. And they know that. I'm not saying praise up the sun. I'm not saying, all I'm at, when it comes to that, bro, I understand everything has its purpose. Even humans, we were supposed to care. We're supposed to care for the world. It was a gift from God. We're supposed to take care of everything. We're not supposed to build on top of it. We're not supposed to destroy it. You want to know, for the people who have those remnants of memory of how the world used to be when we were more connected to Earth, you want to know why it's so hard to find out, what real history is and why it was so easy to conquer the people who inhabited this world? Is because we were true children of God. We were full of love. We were full of compassion. We were full, no matter what race of people we saw, no matter what type of entities we seen when Plymouth Rock landed on us, we wanted to help. We wanted to heal others. And Satan's children, the people who run the world now, they're not they don't have the same energy within them. That's why even when it comes to TIs who speak out, they got you stuck in a mindset of constantly speaking about this over and over and over and over again. They got you in a trap. It's a flat trap for chosen ones, for people really connected to God, people who are dealing with gang stalking. Understand, you're a real warrior, bro. They really don't want you to realize that God is real, bro. I don't know how to explain it. They really don't want you to come to that realization, man. And they don't want you to know that a piece of God is within you. And they want to corrupt that as much as possible. They want to disconnect you so much. In a sense, race don't mean a thing either. But what really matters is that there's a people who are literally children of God who's connected. This is why you're facing certain destructions and confusion and all type of just whatever you're going through in your life. If it's pain and destruction, there's a reason why it's like that. Because they want you. This is the ultimate test. This life is the ultimate test to bring out who you choose. Some of y'all get destroyed by the things they do to us, and some of us realize who we are. And they're like, oh crap, maybe we shouldn't have did that. Yeah, maybe y'all should have left me by myself. Because despite what the community wanted to say about me, despite what people want to say about me, I could die knowing I've never once harmed anybody in this world. You can call me a monster. You can say I got the devil in me. You can say whatever you want about me. At the end of the day, I have never harmed anybody in this world. And that's how it's going to be to the day I die. But when it comes to this program, it's y'all participating in the harassment and the torture and the judgment and the way y'all treating and acting towards TIs. It's y'all causing the pain, the trauma, the confusion, the inability to be able to have a conversation with people, because that's how y'all want it. Y'all don't want me to be able to sit there and have a normal conversation without having all type of anxiety attacks and shit, or being uncomfortable. You know, when you have God in you, it don't matter. You know, it don't matter if people think you're weird when you're having a conversation or if you're communicating. It's up to you to just be your authentic self and seek others who are the same. These people in this third dimensional world, bro, they don't want you to see yourself. They want you to copy and paste a personality and go out in the system and be like everybody else. They don't want you to stand out. You know? They don't want you to be unique. You know, they got this thing in China. They hate people who stand out. Did y'all know that? People in China hate people in their own country who stand out. They want everyone to be the same. You know, just do your research for yourself, man. It's not about that. You know, all you need to know is people, their true authentic selves are the most hated people. The most people who are looked at as weird, crazy, strange, because we don't have a program downloaded personality. And they hate that. They hate that. They hate we don't have copy and paste personalities. And when you don't do the things you do, oh, who do you think you are? Why is it almost, oh, you trying to act better than us because you don't want to go left? We all going left. We all dressing for fashion. We all doing this and that and this and that. And you going over, you saying fucking, oh, you the weird one. It's not enough people are what you want to call programmed with just being themselves. Yeah. You know, now I'm getting off topic a little bit, you know. I guess the premise of this whole video is that understand we all have a story. People who's dealing with trauma and abuse and torture within your life, and you got people in your family members, or you got family members or people around you in your life, or even people within the community treating you a certain way. Understand, bro. They just don't want you to really connect to who you are and who God really is. You know? Understand this world is ran by darkness. You know? Understand this world is ran by evil forces, man. And it's fallen. And they know the people who control it, they want it to fall. You know, this is why some of y'all are experiencing things that if you was to come out and make a video and talk about the different attacks that you're going through, people would think that you're crazy, weird, you're strange, or you're just batshit crazy. It's made like that. You know, it's almost like a failsafe in people's program mind to when they hear someone's testimony or the things they deal with in their life. It's programming to them to not have an understanding or open heart or an open mind when it comes to what other people are dealing with. It's always you're crazy or you're trying to act better than us because you're trying to do something else. Understand, man. Understand what this world really, World War III been started. World War IV, which is going to happen, is going to be more physical. And people who's connected to God, you have nothing to worry about. It's the people who run shit is the only people who's scared about what's to happen. This is why they're going to try to project fear into you. This is why they're going to try to do the same thing to you. Understand, this is war. They want you to feel the same exact things how they feel. They want you to be filled with anxiety. They want you to be fearful. You know, even if people's participating, the reason why they just don't say fuck it is because they're scared of the same thing that you experience. Fear of what they might go through. But I have God with me. So this is why I'm able to stand up to a whole community that's torturing me. At the end of the day, a true child of God don't need nothing. One of us with the right power can destroy this world. You know, but we know it's not up to us at the end of the day. We know we have to heal ourselves. And when we heal ourselves, we can heal others. And that's what they don't want. They want you to remain in darkness. They want you to be stuck in your own head. They want you to be stuck in your own sins. You know, they want you to be corrupted just like them. And that's why when you down and out, they laughing. You know, everyone, all these evil people torture you, they smiling in your face. Hey, how you doing? God bless, on devil shit. Knowing goddamn well they represent and they worship Lucifer. You know, when you out here, you got some type of strength about yourself. When you don't let these people step on you, when you don't care about what people are saying about you, you don't care who's against you, you don't care who's hating on you, you don't care who is saying what about you. Yeah, then it turns to fear. Then it turns to hate. Because people hate what they can't control. They hate it. You can't control me. God gave me this life to live free. and not even to push my ways on the others. So it don't even matter what you believe and how you believe it. Don't push what you believe on other people. Just open up people's mind. Let them know that God is the way, and it's up to them to decide how God wants them to live and what to do. It's up to them. Everybody has to find their own way to the Most High. And he speaks to all of us in different ways, man. He speaks to all of us in different ways. It's time for you to wake up and realize what that is. Realize what's your purpose. Realize what you were sitting here to do. Because every single last one of us was here to spread some type of positivity. And the people who control this world know this. They know this. They want to destroy your mind. They want to program you to be a certain way. Understand, they have no power over nothing. At the end of the day, the war is right here. This is why they seek to control it. This is why they say your own biggest enemy is you. And they know this. This is why they want you to look outside for everything, instead of looking within yourself. Ye have the power. The power is within you. And it's within other people. It's just locked behind the chains and the mental constructs they put over our minds and our souls. It's time to break those chains. It's time to realize who you are, what you are sitting here to do. We are all, if you listen well enough to people who's on here speaking the truth, it's almost like we all speaking the same thing. And one message is clear. Help others who can't help themselves. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know what type of psychological or mental abuse people are really going through out here. And the enemies, these demons, they don't want people to know that. You know, even now, I'm pulling up right now. I literally got people pulling up in multi-trucks, laughing and shit the whole time I'm recording, but they don't matter. They have no power over God. And you don't have power over God's children. They don't want you to realize you have that potential. This is why they laugh in their face. This is why they're constantly in our presence playing these sadistic games. Because they know the potential we have to change the world. Why do you think they want us in darkness? Why do you think they want the community judgmental and observant towards us? They want the image of us to be fucked up. They want these people out here thinking, oh, he's losing his mind. He's going crazy. Look, let's laugh at his pain. These are not people of God. All they do is cause confusion, destruction, and harm towards everybody else around them. Who wakes up every day and want to stalk and harass and participate in someone else's destruction and act like you're godly? You're doing a righteous thing. All y'all are is destroying everybody around y'all, man. And y'all want a community full of people who doing the same thing. Other people who want to sit around motherfuckers and, excuse my language, sit around people and laugh and judge and destroy others. Y'all don't want a community full of people, free thinkers, people who want to go in and want to, spread love and positivity to others. Y'all generally don't want that. Understand, man, the devil has no power. These people don't control nothing. And when they realize they can't control you, they will control everybody outside of you who has no control over their own mind. They got the perfect people to harass you, whether you're at your house, whether you're at your job, whether you're out somewhere in the community, because they have no control over their own minds. This is why you are a threat to the system. This is why you are supposedly the monster. Because God knows you cannot be controlled. You are sitting here to help others out. You are sitting here to spread love and positivity and help other people get out their own darkness. You are not here to conform to the world. You are not here to be programmed and told what to do, when to do it, how to do it, when to wear something, how to wear something, how to respond to other people. No, you are supposed to respond how God wants you to respond. and love, compassion, happiness. Who cares what these people are saying about us? Who cares who they're sending to laugh at our pain and our suffering, how we're living, what we're doing? At the end of the day, they don't know the true battle that we're fighting. They are already a part of the kingdom of darkness, and their souls will not be saved because of their own ignorance. For lack of knowledge, people y'all know what it is. Y'all know exactly what it is. You know, and when you see my attitude, understand it is very, there's no hatred in my words. There's no anger. It's truth. It's loving truth to realize who I am and what I'm supposed to do. And I understand why y'all want me to be in darkness. I understand why y'all want me to be fearful of others. And y'all will not control this video. In the name of God, y'all will not control this video. This video will reach the right people. It will reach who it's supposed to reach. And this will not be more entertainment for the community watching. This video will break free and reach the people it needs to reach. In the name of God. But that's it for this, that's it for this downloaded message from God. Remember, the power is within you. You know, you have to make a choice. Do you want to continue to live in sin? Do you want to continue to be of the world? Or do you want to be more of God? Do you want to move with more righteousness? Do you want to change your ways and be better? You know? Because as long as you're in this world, as long as you're in sin, sin will do nothing but grow into something bad. It will continue to get worse until everybody around you start looking at you funny. And the enemies, the people who control this world, they know that. This is why they add on to the possibility of that reality being a reality. But for the people really fighting, this is the message you need to stop everything. To stop everything you're struggling with. It's time to change. If you don't change, if you don't start to fight, God will stop the fight for you. You have to want to change. Faith without works is what? You have to be the change. You can't wait for the world to change. We ourselves have to be the change. Just like, the darkness, these evil people, that's all they're doing. They're using other people's minds who are not using it. They're not using their minds. Our minds is free. Just like God, what did he give us? Free choice, free will. It's up to you. You want to wake up and be evil and spread toxicity, or you want to wake up and help the community and speak the truth? The choice is yours at the end of the day. But I'm letting the people know who's also participating in my harassment, the demons, the evil people, and the righteous, and the good, and the people who's struggling within. No more. No more. This world is falling. And the next one that will rise, the next hard reset, there's going to be a world where God and his people are filled within it. And there'll be no room for evil to do anything. Y'all will be locked in an environment where only other evil individuals are at. I just want you to know that. Y'all won't never have an opportunity where y'all harassing innocent people and seeing how far y'all can break their mind and what darkness they can commit. There's going to be a time where y'all going to be living in a world just like this one, just like the world y'all like so much. There's going to be a time where y'all going to be stuck in a reality, in a hell, with other people who's all about destruction and killing. And you'll be trapped there for forever since you gave everything. Maybe I'm not even supposed to speak that. You know, the ones who know, know. You know the type of darkness that waits for you when you die and you meet God. You know the judgment that's coming for you. And that's why y'all just like Satan, y'all want to bring as much people as possible to where y'all going. And with my soul, you know, I don't know for certain, you know, at the end of the day, it's up to God where I deserve, but I would hope I don't go where y'all go. And that's why from here on, moving on, I will try my damnness to be as positive as I can. It's very hard to be good in this world. And one thing I want even God to know and the people to know is that every day I'm fighting this war. But I want to be better. I want to be more positive. I want to be the change for other people that want to change. And I know that starts with me and my own mind. You give faith to man, he's going to fail you every time. So I give my faith to God. I ask for God to help show me the way. Y'all have no protection over me, or y'all have no power over me, because I'm under God's protection. And I understand that now more than ever. So God, I ask you that this video reach the right people. I hope that you continue to heal my mind. I hope you help me continue to beat my own inner darkness, to beat my own sinful ways, and to become a better person. And I hope that other people out in the world, I hope that you can help them who's going through the same exact thing. I hope that you can help everyone, God. I hope that you continue to inspire change and the willpower to help out others. You know? And I hope that you forgive the ones, even the young ones who they got participating in this program. I understand, for TIs who recognize children participating in harassment, forgive them. Understand, they're what the most abusive, weird-ass fucking family members that's putting these kids to be a certain way. I see it all, man. I see it all. So for the children who's going through whatever this is, understand, it's not your fault. And your parents will be judged. But it's up to you to break out of these demonic families. These Freemason families that's telling you what to do. Understand, if you ask, God will help out anybody, young and old. Especially children, y'all have the most power. I hope y'all know that. If y'all truly want something to change, y'all can change. You know? God always has an open ear towards y'all. You know? But, you know, that's the end of this video. This video is an hour long. My lips dry as hell, how much I've been talking. That's why I started to lick my lips. Lips dry as hell, boy. I've been talking. You know, sorry. Working on my language, so I apologize for that. But, you know, dry as heck, you know? Lips dry as heck, man. But, you know, I hope y'all take this information for what it is. You know? I hope y'all realize that this is a spiritual battle. World War III been there. And they're fighting over our minds, body, and souls. Time to wake up, God's children. It's time. This is Bahamut. I'm out of here.